This was supposed to be like a fun and fresh DIY, we're gonna do this really well kind of video, but it looks like it's not gonna happen, so we're gonna just kind of improvise. So hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do something a little bit different. And so at the moment I've literally been obsessed with watching different people's DIY, thrift flip, makeshift clothing videos. Don't know why that was such a long way of saying it, but I've been obsessed with watching these types of videos for the past few months. And so now that I have a lot of time to spend inside, I thought that I would try it. So some of the pieces that I want to like thrift flip today, I bought with the sole intention of transforming into something else, and other things, you know, they're just cute items that I want to like transform, you know, freshen them up. And also it's something to do because, like, you know, we're stuck inside, so I thought let's have some fun. I actually used to do textiles when I was younger. I did GCSE textiles, got an A star. I don't think that means anything now actually, because GCSEs are now numbers. I'm gonna see how well my textile skill fare nowadays, because I haven't done anything like this in a while. I've got a few different ideas for a few of the things. So yeah, have I said hello? Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually really excited. Like, I've been excited to do this type of video for a hot minute. So if this goes well, then maybe I'll do a few more. If it doesn't go well, then you won't even be seeing this. I'll be talking to myself and I'll throw this in the bin. I'm gonna run through the pieces that I have first. Okay, so the first thing I have is literally so basic, but we're gonna make it fun and fresh. I am going to, right, so before I start, I just want to say I've watched a lot of these types of videos, and almost every single one of them, okay, that's an exaggeration, a lot of them say DIY thrift flip, and they're just cropping everything, they're just cutting everything. So although this is going to be easy because my textile skills are going to be pretty minimal, bare min, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, no shade at the people who do that, no shade, but I want it to be a little bit more fun. However, having said that, the first item I will be cropping. So with the vest, I am gonna crop it, and I bought these little embroidery things that I'm gonna iron onto the top. Gonna make it like a little Brandy Melville kind of moment, or slash Urban Outfitters. It's gonna be like Brandy Melville, Urban Outfitters moment. The second item requires a little bit more skill, and it's this cute little bucket hat. The plan with this guy is to embroider flowers on it. It's a huge hat, to be fair. Yeah, I want to make it like a little bit more cute, a little bit more summery. Now, we're going to try and be fun here. So I have two t-shirts. I am going to make into one t-shirt. Ooh. So I've got this t-shirt here, which is, what is this? It's just two boys t-shirts. This is a Converse one, and this just has like something on it. So the reason I picked these t-shirts, they both have like a big pattern on the front, but they kind of like match up. So my plan here is to create one of these types of tops, like this. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's the plan with those. I also have some jeans. Now, these are just black jeans. They're just literally just plain black jeans, and they're bootlegged, which is quite fun. But my plan with these is to just kind of distress them a little bit. I don't actually have any jeans with knee slits in them.
Never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
So that's them. 4 items. This is 8. 4 items that I will be thrift flipping today. I'm a bit scared. No, I'm not a bit scared. I am very scared because I don't know how this is gonna go. And I actually do have a sewing machine. A sewing machine. Don't know how to use it. Yeah, this is my sewing machine. And I just got it out 2 seconds ago. Wait, what? Oh, I've fallen at the first hurdle. Doesn't seem right because they're all really... I have literally zero idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just pulling this all the way out. That's not too bad. I mean, trash. Skitters! Skitters! Okay, so we're gonna start with the plain Jane vest. First thing I need to do is crop it. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna sew it up, so I need to like allow for like seam allowance. So we're just gonna go in. We're just gonna go in. Just did a bad thing. Really, really wonky. Now what do I do? I think that's quite a cute length. There, that's where I want it. Try not to frickin' pin myself. There must be more of an efficient way of doing this than the way I'm doing it, but alas. Obviously isn't the best, but she's not the worst. So I'm gonna add in a few more pins. Juice, sauce, little bit of dressing. I am so odd. I must add that I do also have tape. It's not fabric tape per se, but it's like fabric. that you put in between two sheets of fabric and you iron it and it sticks it in place, so it means you don't need to sew. I do have that, but I kind of wanted to sew. Ah! Oh my goodness. This was... Oh god, Helena. This was supposed to be like a fun and fresh DIY, we're gonna do this really well kind of video, but it looks like it's not gonna happen, so we're gonna just kind of improvise. Also, can you ignore like the disgustingness that is our ironing board, please? She's old, she's been through a lot. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this in little bits at a time, because otherwise I feel like this is gonna be... So because I broke my sewing machine, I had to use the bonding web instead. So I've turned the vest inside out and I'm using the bonding web to stick down the two sides that I wanted to stick down, and I've ironed it in place. Ah! Yay! It's actually worked. So, that's actually not too bad. I went around the whole thing with the... what did I call it earlier? Bonding web? I went around the whole thing with that, and then I took a bit of the thread and did two little crosses on both the corners on both the hems. Is that what they're called? I don't know what I'm talking about. To try and like hold it in place a little bit more. Now it's gonna get real fun. So I went on Amazon yesterday and the day before yesterday. That really doesn't matter. I went on Amazon and I found some embroidery patches. They're not embroidery patches, what are they? Iron on, sew on kind of things. And I keep seeing people wearing these really cute tops with butterflies on them. So obviously I bought a big patch of butterflies. But I opened this yesterday and I kind of wish I hadn't. I kind of wish I'd waited for this to open it. So anyway, in this pack, right, there's loads of different butterflies. Like those different... And so I'm opening it, right? And lo and behold... I literally was like, who are you and why are you in with all of my butterflies? It's literally just butterflies and Father Christmas. So Christmas really has come early this year. It's March. So I've got all of these butterflies and I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one butterfly like right in the centre here. But I have to pick my colour. So these are all my options. Oh, purple's quite cute. So is blue. Pink is freaking cute. I mean, they all are. Who am I kidding? I love them all.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I just tried this on and marked where I wanted it to go. Put him there and then simply iron him on. Yes. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna do is the two tops, making them into one top. Good description, Helena. What I've done, put the pins down the middle, which you cannot see on there. Pin. So I'm very aware of like a straight line because that seems to be something I'm already freaking struggling with. I literally don't know who I think I am right now. I've got the pins along the center and the plan is to cut like an inch to the right hand side of it because I want the left hand side and I want to allow some leeway for like seam allowance. Right, stress, 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 stress. Ah. Okay, so now I have half of a t-shirt. Okay, now what? Now what? So now what I want to do is I want to take this one and do the exact same thing. Okay, ta-da! So this is what I'm looking at currently. So I don't really know how to get these to line up just yet, but that's, you know, all with time. This is currently what we're looking at. I don't think that's that bad. I think they're gonna look really sick when they come together. We just gotta work out how to do it now. So I think the best thing for me to do right now is to turn them inside out and then pin them together where I want them, I think. Now, I guess the problem here is that I don't have a sewing machine. Spanner into the works. Wrong sides facing each other? No, we want to put the right sides facing each other, which is the outsides facing each other, so like this. Yeah, kind of pin these in place together and then we'll fold them the other way around, then we'll see. Maybe? Yeah. Swiftly become a DIY channel? Is that what's happening here? That's gonna look so good! Okay, so to save you all the boredom, I did the exact same on the back. So now I have a completed t-shirt. I did just try it on as well, which I would not recommend doing because it's got pins in it and wow, did I get stabbed. So now I don't really know what to do because usually, well not usually, but in theory, like if a sewing machine would just go very nicely. But the best I've got is, where is it? This. So I need to, in theory, put it in put it along this line here, but I don't have that much material to work with, so unless I'm gonna have to half it again, and I think put it in there like that. We'll just try it, let's see. Okay, so I'm not actually entirely sure that it's too obvious what I'm doing based on my crappy description, but basically I'm taking the bonding web and I'm putting it in half, cutting it in half, because my seaming allowance was not big enough, so I had to half it, and then I cut it into like a smaller manageable amount, and then gonna iron over the top of that so it holds it in place. And then I also took a stitch like I did with the vest, and I stitched at the top and the bottom to secure it in place. Jesus. I haven't turned it inside out yet, so now is the true moment of reveal to see whether or not this has actually worked. Actually, okay, the top's a little bit weird, but that's not that bad. I'm actually really impressed with myself. Right, okay, so part 2, I think I'm gonna crop it. Now here's why, because usually when I get baggy tops, they're like very baggy. This, however, is not that. So this is the current situation. I really, really love the way that this has turned out. The fit is really bad, so I'm thinking we're gonna crop her. Okay, so I cropped it the exact same way as I cropped the other vest, which is why I'm not really showing you much of it. But I did the same. I allowed for the seam allowance, and then I folded it up with the bonding web again. Okay, so next we're gonna tackle the jeans. I'm a little bit concerned I might ruin them, which is a concern. I'm staying on my ironing board, by the way, because it's better than over there. I'm gonna cut the ends. So apparently if you like, who knows what I'm doing right now? I mean, it's kind of working. So obviously I put the jeans on now. I think these look really cute. So I'm a little bit apprehensive to put in any more slits, but I feel like I can't just leave it as that, so I feel like I should. Plus, they are really tight here. So I'm thinking that if I put some like cuts in here, then it may loosen them out a bit, so I may be able to move a little bit more. But I am scared that I'm gonna ruin them. What I originally wanted to do with these was to get some embroidery thing. And so this is a prime example of why you need to check the size of things when you're ordering things, because I was going to order a snake and have like a really badass like cool snake all the way down the thigh. This arrived and I was expecting like a big snake. So this is what I've got. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up my knees and like this area and draw like the lines where I want to cut them, and then cut them. So I don't know if you can see, but I've done the little cuts on where I want. This was accidental, I was only meant to do one, but my knee was not down here. I don't know what I was thinking. And I guess now we just got to cut them. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, there's no going back. There's no going back. Okay, they're still going back because I freaking cut it. Ah! Okay, there is literally no going back now. I've officially ruined these trousers. Okay, so here is the first distress hole thing. I am just going to show you the final piece because I don't think it's great content just to sit here watching me attack. Hopefully this goes well, I'm scared. I feel a little bit like I'm all over the place in this video, which is true, I am. But on to the last thrift flip now, and it's the hat. So for the hat, I am going to embroider some flowers on it. I've seen this done many a times before. This is not original content, but I thought it would look cute because it's denim. So this ain't even working. We don't even need it. We don't need her. Who is she anyway? Oh my god, life. Should I be drawing them first? Probably. Am I gonna? Right, so I've moved again. Shock. I think I've got it. I think I've hacked it. So I'm gonna stab through the middle, and then you come back and do the same spot in the middle. Right, so you don't put it all the way through, so you leave it like this. And then, wherever you want the end of your thing to be, please work, please work, please work, please work. It's kind of worked. Right, only 1,000,001 more of this to do.
So that's how you sew a lazy daisy stitch. Next time, I'm going to teach you how to do a French knot.
You have to leave a loop, and I keep pulling it so tight that, and I forget to leave the loop. So I've just done loads of stitches in the same place. Oh my god, and it's really gone wrong. I need to do it another 20 times. Okay, so it may surprise you to know that it's not the same day. Yes, it's now like 2 days later, so I thought I'd finally do the big like reveal. So I guess we'll start with the top. I'm wearing it. So the top ended up being literally so cute. I'm so obsessed with how it turned out. I literally want to do so many more of these. It was so easy. I don't really have anything else to say other than I'm a big fan. I have a problem now because I bought these butterflies, right, and now I just want to put them on everything, like literally everything. I got quite a few spares and I've got some like turtleneck tops and I really want to add the butterflies to them because it's just so easy. They just iron them on and you're good to go. Speaking of, I ended up taking some jeans, which I didn't actually show you at the beginning because I wasn't expecting to do anything with them, covering them in butterflies. So this is like a bonus DIY. So how many was in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in total if you include these jeans, which we are going to. I took these and I've just ironed on loads of butterflies and now they're my favourite jeans. Literally obsessed with them. So originally I wore them together as like a little look, but realistically I was gonna wear, like I would wear those jeans with like a big baggy top because I'm obsessed with big baggy tops obviously. And I'm gonna leave the link to the butterflies in the description. I'll leave the link to everything that I had in the description, but the butterflies, man. Okay, so the next thing I did was the t-shirt. So all in all, I really do like the t-shirt. It was actually so much effort in the end because of the freaking bonding web. Like realistically, it would be so much better with a sewing machine. So I really do think I need to invest in one because it just took me forever to try and do. But considering I didn't actually have a sewing machine, I think it actually turned out quite nice. I want to do it again because I love the look of having 2 different types of shirts, and I really like how both of the big patterns have merged together really nicely. However, I had to crop it in the end because it was like a really weird fitting top. They were both like long but not like baggy.
What's 2 + 2?
I really like it. I'm definitely gonna do it again with like a big baggy t-shirt, but I think all things considered that it actually didn't look too bad, and it does look quite like finished, I think, anyway, maybe it doesn't. So with the jeans, I really like the distressed bottom and the distressed knee patches. I'm intermittently a fan of the distressed bits at the top. It looks a little bit OTT in my personal opinion, but once again, jeans I'll wear with a big baggy top anyway, and it covers one of them and almost covers the bottom one. I don't mind it so much because it's like kind of cute when you just see a little bit. Yeah, and so I also, you know, I had the little snake embroidery thing. I decided to add that. I do think that looks quite cute there. Obviously I wanted it to be much bigger than it was, but I think just over the knee slit, it actually is like quite a cute little nice detail. They were actually really, really easy to do, and the frame was actually really fun. You just kind of like attack it with a knife. The final piece that I did was the hat. This hat, without a doubt, took me the longest. Did it? Yeah, no, this definitely took me the longest because the first like 2 little flowers took me, I think, an hour and a half, and I haven't even done the back. I think it's actually turned out really cute. I mean, I wouldn't go too close to it. Also, I don't know if you can tell from the very beginning, what's that called? I don't know, the cap part? You know the bit that I mean? That was really big, and so I cut off like a good 1.5 inches off the bit around the front, and well, around the whole thing. And I was really worried about doing it because I thought I was going to ruin the entire hat, but it did work. And now and then I used my techniques of fraying to fray the edges. So I think that was a win. Overall, if I do say so myself, I think I did well. It kind of felt like I had new clothes again, and I have a bit of an addiction to buying charity shop clothing. So now that I can't go out and buy charity shop clothing, taking what I have already and customizing it, making like a new piece, it feels the exact same, if not more fun because you've made it. And so like even just this top, I just think so cute, and I hadn't had a top like that before. And I have like all these butterflies everywhere, all in my room now, so I can just put them on loads of things. Watch me have butterflies in every single thing I own now. That completes this DIY video. If you want me to do any more like this, then please let me know. I have a few items of my brother's old clothes that I kind of think that I could do something with. So obviously this was a thrift flip moment, but if you guys, ew. If you want me to do like a customizing my brother's outfits, then let me know, because I will do it anyway. Subscribe. As always, sending all of my love and support during this time. Thank you so much for supporting me. I don't have anything else to say, so thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.